different instruments. Patricia has a lot of good stuff that they are doing. They perform all over the city. We've seen them in so many different events. But we want to see you in many more events at outside Edmonton too.
Hello everyone, my name is Patricia, and I'm the Executive Director for Silky Silver Foundation. Silky Silver Foundation has been, Silky Silver Foundation was founded in 2016. And our hope is to introduce African marimba instruments as well as other instruments to immigrant youth and immigrant communities. And lately we've been doing musicals. So with marimba, we have played marimba at different locations. We start with kids as young as 7 years. So we have different age groups that we are teaching marimba. During summer programs, especially during summer camps, we have our youth learning marimba. We've introduced piano, saxophone, violin, drums, and guitar. So now we have a host of instruments that we are teaching at subsidized rates. And we are located at the Baldwin area. Now we are in fact working in partnerships with community leagues in the north side. We have partnerships with Londonderry Community League where we are starting saxophone lessons, piano lessons, drums, and clarinets. And we're also doing marimba at Bosco Foundation. That's where we are at the moment. And we have done a lot with youth, especially the ones who come from Southern Africa, because they are familiar with the instruments. So we've been trying to get other communities to come and learn marimba. Marimba is more like a xylophone, but we play it the African way, which is the fun way, right? We play it the fun way, but we also want to introduce it to schools. We have partnered with Baldwin Junior High School for a year, and that contract was over and we were not able to move forward with it. But the school loved it, especially the children with autism. They gravitated to that instrument, and our wish was to grow. Was to grow and introduce the instrument to more different schools. But we didn't have the capacity to do it because of financial constraints. Last year, we were able to work with senior artists who come from immigrant communities. These artists have more than 20 years of experience in the art industry. When we asked them to help us write a musical theater production, the musical theater production, on that musical theater production, we had more than 30 cast members. It was written by immigrants, produced by immigrants, and acted, and everything was done by immigrants. And the level of excellence that we saw in that group, the commitment, how they wanted to do the work, and Franklin has lots of videos of that musical. And our wish was to continue every year to do these musicals. We had kids from the age of 11, 18, up to the age of 50-something. So the cast members, we did the costumes, we did everything in that musical, and everyone wished that it could go far. We could go doing tours, but we didn't have the capacity to do it. They are always calling me, when are we doing the musical again? I'm like, I don't know, we are working on it, we are hoping something will materialize. So what I realized is that we have a lot of strength in our communities. We have a lot of people who've been in the arts industry in their own countries, but don't have room or capacity or a wherewithal of how to do things. So as the Arts Council is here, and Canada Arts Council, we are asking that you help us create these things, because we are willing to work. And our people, we had a lot of people who were just volunteering time during this musical, their own time, because they want to see, they want to do what they like best, but we don't have the capacity. So all that we are doing is to try and work with our communities and integrate and do the best that we can. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. I wish, Franklin, you could show them part of the musical. Do you have something?
We are going to get another.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Patricia. That's the kind of work we are talking about, with lots of people supporting lots of young people to develop their dreams, which is being an artist. So we're going to go next to Fetsun, who has a big presentation to make. So let's give you the microphone so our people online can hear you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. You're welcome, Africa, Edmonton Art Council. Again, the Alberta Foundation for the Artists. All of you guys are welcome to be part of our meeting or to see our wonderful work of our artists, young artists. And there's a good opportunity for us and for you too to see what is going on around the city. My name is Futsum. I'm the teacher there, and English is not my mother language, but art is my mother language. I can paint, I can draw, I can teach. We have more than 80 students, but the reality more than I can say, but you can see the reflection of the painting of the students. That is what I can say. But Mr. Tabani, you are welcome, please. You can explain what is going on. Here, Mr. Tabani come. Is our board director. And we have special guests from Calgary. 6 series. They are driving from Calgary and giving a hope for all this art community that we have, their dedication, and they are outstanding work. Is from the clip. Can you stand please, Nata and Alex? Stand up. These are the family that they came from Calgary to participate to the tour, and they are. Alex artwork is here. He's going to have a solo exhibition on August in Calgary. So generally, like I said, Tabani is going to explain everything, but in our studio, the reality is going to explain it. In our studio, we have special kids. One of them is Alex, and he's representing himself, his community, and Canada. His art show was in Japan before how many months, and we are proud of him and proud of this family and the rest. Thank you. The other students too here, all of them, please see their painting and you can ask them, you can talk to them. That is a good opportunity to make a good connection with you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, as Fritzum said, welcome to everyone. My name is Tawani, and I am part of the board for Master Stroke Atelier Society of Alberta, which is MASA. That's what you see on the screen. Fritzum is a man of few words, and I just come in sometimes to augment what he's saying, but really he is the reason why all these art pieces are displayed here. The kids that I have seen in the studio are so amazing. I remember the first time I saw his work. He talked about art being an alphabet, and how he started nurturing the kids and teaching them one step at a time. And the image I got was that art is a language. It is a tool in which people can express themselves. And I wish you could all, maybe if you allow me, I'll have an open invitation for you all to come to the studio, take a look at what's happening in the studio, and the art or the language that is being put on canvases is amazing. As Fitzum said, students as young as 6 and as old as 60. Students with their master's degrees are still coming up to the studio and going, this is amazing work. They recognize the gifting that Fitzum has. I'll tell a little bit of the story of Masterstroke. So maybe the next slide. So a little bit of who we are. We are based, of course, here in Edmonton, and we have a youth-led board. So what we try and do is we try and mold the young people so that they can also take part in just civic engagement, take part in what's happening in the community. All that begins with them being confident. And what you're seeing here is confidence displayed on canvas. Our mission, of course, to ensure that what our students present is excellent. And when I say excellent, really, I'm saying something that's from the heart, something that's from them. They have lots of stories, immigrant stories, their stories of their childhood, stories of where they are today. What we're seeing is a lot of them depict that using the alphabet that Fitzum teaches. So not only pencil, but also charcoal and paint as well. Our impact, not too long ago, we actually had a Black History Month exhibition here. I think we had over 45